This first edition of the Afri-Global Fungi Health and Wealth Clinic. You know, over the years, a lot of people, thousands of people have gone to the grave, millions. When you look at the various statistics from the various Ministry of Health across Africa and the world, the hypertension, high blood pressure, low blood pressure, these are diseases that are serious cancers that are taking a lot to early grave. And so it has been the interest and the will of the living God that today, being the first session of Afri-Global Fungi Wealth and Health Clinic, we take a holistic look at how one can crush, how one can treat, how one can deal with cardiovascular, hypertension, high blood pressure, low blood pressure, how one can deal with it once and for all. I give you guarantee that this treatment is for 7 to 15 days. 7 to 15 days. Stubborn hypertension. If the hypertension is not stubborn, don't go by this treatment. Stubborn hypertension. Stubborn ones. The hypertensions that are chronic. The hypertensions that are highly chronic. This is what this treatment is meant for. Before we come to the recipe, before we come to the treatment, before we come to how it's going to be treated. Now, we take the whole body system as car engine. If you look at car, the car itself has what we call the engine. And the engine distributes fuel to the various parts of the car through the cables. The heart is also designed as the core engine of the body. When you take the human body, the engine in the body is the heart. Hypertension is killing Africans. We cannot do it alone, Afri-Global. You and I put our hands on deck, all hands on deck, and we shall create a very healthy Africa once again. Now, quickly, let's go to the causes. What are some of the things that causes this hypertension, cardiovascular ailments? Number one, free radicals. You know, because of the time, we want to use very limited time for the meeting, so I'm not going to be explaining most of these things. Smoking. Today, smoking has become a fad. If you are in the university, if you are a guy, if you are a lady and you don't know how to smoke, society term you as archaic and outmoded. Please, the smoking is not doing any good to you, but rather, it is rather compounding and inviting dangerous heart ailments to you. Please, this is from smoking. Overweight or obesity, lack of physical activities. Yes, we know that you have car. At times, park your car and trek. He will go from here to the outside of his house, and he wants to use car. Because of mobility, exercise is of a thing of the past. And this is one of the core reasons why cardiovascular diseases is rampant in Africa. Too much salt in the diet. We eat salt and sugars too much. After the wife has served him, he still have to add another salt. These are the core reasons why hypertension and hypotension and cardiovascular ailments are too rampant. They are too rampant. Particularly when the salt and the sugar are added to food after it has been taken out of the fire. This is the cheapest way that will cause dangerous harm to our hearts. Old age. Old age is one of the core reasons. Old age. Stress too short and life is too expensive to allow just anything to stress you. Instead of us to let go things, instead of us to forgive, we hold things. We hold things. We hold grudges. And we stress ourselves. You hold things, you have things against everybody. Everybody has offended him. And he has problem with everybody. Because of that, when he enters bed, he cannot sleep. These are all stress. High blood sugar or diabetes. Diabetes is... We are going to take a look at diabetes. I said once again, you are on the hot platform of Afri-Global Fungi Health and Wealth Clinic. Technologies, the divine revelations and insight the Lord has given to Afri-Global is coming to be downloaded to us free of charge. We are learning how you use leaves that are around you, plus the Afri-Global miraculous longevity mushrooms. We told you that we have 76 plant extracts in our mushrooms. We are bringing them out one after the other, and we are teaching you how you use them to crush dangerous diseases. We need you alive. Nigeria need you alive. Cote d'Ivoire need you alive. Africa need you alive. The world need you alive. May God bless you for making time to join this wonderful and prestigious program. Again, you are seriously welcome. We are talking about how to crush stubborn diabetes, dangerous hypertension, dangerous hypotension, cardiovascular ailments, how to crush them out of your system. This is the power of God, and this is from the great Afri-Global. Afri-Global, health for the people. Afri-Global, wealth for the people. Afri-Global, equal opportunity for all. Yes, once we are here and we are still under the causes of hypertension. We have mentioned a number of them. We have mentioned high blood sugar. We have mentioned the diabetes, both the type 1 and type 2. This is one of the core causes of cardiovascular ailments. If the sugar level goes up and it is mixed with your blood, it is one of the core causes of hypertension. And so if you look at the line, you see that diabetes is the senior brother. Hypertension is the junior brother. Then they call stroke. And so once diabetes step in, you do everything within your power to bring it under control. May God bless you. And in Afri-Global Fungi Health and Wealth Clinic, we are taking them one after the other. One after the other. Too much alcohol. Too much alcohol. Alcohol will wake him up from bed. He drinks alcohol 24/7. You are causing a lot of damages to your heart. You are inviting a lot of damages to your heart. If you want to be free from hypertension and hypertension, cardiovascular disease, I told you that for your heart to function well, See your heart, see your body as car. See your heart as the engine. When we talk about hypertension, I have the blood that is being linked and being distributed to all the parts of your body. If you see your hand moving, if you see your leg moving, if you see your every part of your body moving, it is because the heart is distributing blood there. When the blood stops going there, it is going to be inactive. And the heart is the function, the structure responsible for this function. Then all this blood is channeled through veins. So it is all these veins that we are talking about. When you have cholesterol built up in the veins, when the stream is choked, the heart need to do extra work. It exerts extra pressure on the heart. This is hypertension. This is hypertension. This is cardiovascular disease. And we are looking at what are the causes? Because, like I said, most of the feasibilities are fighting hypertension through their own activities without knowing it. So ignorance has been number one. Number one cause has been ignorance. The thing is fun. People are drinking because they think they have money. No, you are damaging your hearts. You are fighting hypertension. Then let's talk about the genetic factors. You see, when people are getting married, they don't do researches about their various blood types. And so genetically, they intercross some blood type to some blood type, which is not supposed to be. There are people, professionals who has given us. The Lord has given us all that it takes to curb every other ailment, And I say it on authority. I make bold to say every other ailment. Now I am saying that what we are learning how to use the Afri-Global miraculous longevity mushrooms plus cassava leaf, stubborn hypertension, to crush dangerous hypertension, to crush chronic hypertension. I am not talking about the BP that you just check, that you were told it has gone up. No. I am talking about the hypertension that you have been warned that it is going to take you to the grave. I am talking about the hypertension that is not making you sleep. I am talking about the chronic type. Also be informed that because of the technicalities involved of this, Afri-Global has also given you the opportunity that on the 20th of December, come live to Afri-Global Industrial Village of Dreams, where we are going to physically do the practicals. And it is going to be demonstrated live. And you are going to be taught live. And you are going to be certified. We are by the grace of God, establishing a lot of treatment centers across the nation. And so those of our leaders that have successfully migrated, if you have migrated, kudos and congratulations, because you have a treatment center where we'll brand it Afri-Global for you. We'll give you our certification, and you'll be treating people. And people are going to glory to the name of the living God. That is why we are training you and we are certifying you. May God bless you. Let's continue. When we still talk about the various causes, what are some of the things? The genetic factors, I've mentioned it. Then chronic kidney infections and kidney diseases. If you have kidney diseases and you don't pay attention to it, it is directly proportional. Once your kidney is affected and you don't pay attention to it, it is one of the easiest way that destroy and crashes your heart system. Cardiovascular ailment is invited through that means. Hypotension and hypertension is invited through that means. And so if you have kidney infection, if you have kidney problem, please take it serious. Take it very serious because it is not easy. Then sleep disorder. You can't sleep and you have taken it, you are normal. It is not normal. Under normal circumstances, you are not supposed to. You are supposed to sleep nothing not less than 8 hours every day. Nothing not less than what? 8 hours every day. Please, ministers of God, yes, we do a lot of the work. You have to fast, you have to pray, you have to wake up and fast and pray before sermons and the likes. But find time to rest. Because Elohim, after creation, rested. God created rest and gave us example of rest. It is wisdom that you rest. Lack of rest is one of the causes of hypertension and cardiovascular disease. Then let's talk about family history of high blood pressure. A lot of people, this is why Afri-Global, in consultation with all our leaders, has chosen the hypertension and the cardiovascular diseases as the first disease to be treated on the Afri-Global Fungi Health and Wealth Clinic program. Because a lot of people have spent millions, trillions. A lot of people have sold properties in treating hypertension. It is not as if they are not treating it, but they are not getting solutions. And so the conclusion must be that hypertension have no cure. Beloved, I make bold to announce to you that hypertension is curable. Hypertension is curable. Cardiovascular ailments are curable. The Lord created everything, and he said that yes, all is good. Of the recipes we are coming to look at in this program, and it is made available to you through our health agents. You know that from time memorial, people are looking for ways to adulterate our products. That is why our products are not in the shops. That is why our products are not in the drugstores. Our products are accessed globally through our Afri-Global Touching Life agents. If there is no Afri-Global Touching Life, if you are under the sound of my voice, you allocate the Afri-Global Touching Life agent close to you and get your thoughts. Now, I am coming to be mentioning them one after the other. When I finish, I'll take my time to go into Afri-Global Cardiac Pack. Now, those of us, the first ingredient, let's look at it well. This is the power of God. This is what the Lord has made. This is cassava leaf. This is raw cassava leaf. We have two types of the cassava leaves. We have the sweet one and we have the bitter one. You have to be careful how you select it and you have to be careful how you prepare it. That is why on the 20th, we are meeting you physically in Afri-Global Industrial Village of Dreams. And we are teaching you how it is selected and how it is prepared. Now, yes, if you look at your screen, you can see your cassava leaf there. And in my hand is the physical cassava leaf. Then the second item, you have your Afri-Global longevity miraculous mushroom dried. The dried is preferable in this recipe. The dried is preferable in this treatment and in this recipe. The Afri-Global longevity miraculous dried. The dried. This is Afri-Global longevity miraculous medicinal mushroom. The product is certified by United Nations. And so look at the seal and the stamp on it. Now, this is the Afri-Global longevity miraculous medicinal mushroom powder. The powder in this treatment is optional. Again, repeat, not compulsory that to do this treatment, you must buy both the powder and the dried. The powder is optional. The powder is optional. The powder is optional. Now, you need, again, coconut. Those of us that are using the product to cure kidney stone, you know that you added coconut, the green one. But to crush hypertension, we are using coconut, the brown one. The brown one. So we are using the coconut, the water. We are using coconut, the water. Okay, now we come to the recipe itself. We come to the recipe itself. You have all these things. How do you go about it? How do you go about it? You have all these things. How do you go about it? Number one. You are going to organize good amount of cassava leaf. Make sure that the minimum leaf should be 150 grams. The minimum cassava leaf you are using should be 150 grams. Those of us that are going to come to the 20th at the Afri-Global Industrial Park, we are going to show you, because if you consume the leaf raw, it could be poisonous. And so we are going to show you how you are going to make it, non-poisonous. How you are going to take the poison out of it. You are going to learn it and you are going to see it. Great. So the cassava leaves, 100. You are going to cook or boil it. Your cassava leaf for maximum 10 to 12 minutes. The maximum minutes, please take note, is 10 to 12 minutes. Immediately after boiling it, you can use grinding stone, you can use blender, you can use mortar and pestle. Make sure you have grinded it. Until it has been made a paste. Now, the water that you are going to use to boil the cassava should not be more than 75 cl. The water you are going to use to boil the cassava should not be more than 75 cl. Immediately, if it is blended, after blending it, you sieve it. We are extracting the juice. We are extracting the juice. That is equation 1. Put it down. Then take your dried mushroom. 1 pack is 60 grams. For the recipe. So you are using half of what is inside here. You divide it into 2. You take half. Use another 150 cl of water. 150 cl of water to boil. Those of us that are using it to be doing the various treatment, you already know how you take it. So you are using the same measurement. Half of it for 150 cl of water. Half of it for 150 cl of water. Immediately you finish. And that one too should be not more than 12 minutes. Then sieve it. Get your juice as you have been doing always. You have the cassava juice and the mushroom juice. You introduce this together. Now take cocoyam, a coconut. You take coconut. If you take full coconut, you are using 6 coconut, 6 full coconut. You break it and you take the water. You break it and you take the water. You introduce the coconut water, the mushrooms water, the cassava leaf water. You are getting a juice comprising of cassava leaf and Afri-Global longevity miraculous medicinal mushroom. Let me tell you something. The cassava leaf is introducing magnesium into your usual gandodemic acid that you take. Mind you, we have magnesium, high level of magnesium in the compost already. That is why those of you that have hypertension, when without adding anything, you use the mushroom to treat fast-tracking the effects. Coconut water, cassava leaf, plus your Afri-Global longevity miraculous medicinal mushroom. If you have your MMM at this juncture, take your glass, the quantity of the tea, the one you use to drink your tea, take it glass full. Now take 2 teaspoons of your powder, introduce it inside, stir it, drink it in the morning, drink it in the afternoon, drink it in the night. You are drinking this 3 times. 3 times. 3 times. Beloved, no matter the stubbornness of the hypertension, it is going to salute. No matter the level of your cardiovascular ailment, it is going to salute. Now, there is going to be a bonus gift for those of us that are coming to Afri-Global Industrial Village of Dreams on the 20th. The Cardiac Detox that Afri-Global has prepared is coming to be launched on these dates. And when you take that pack, the Afri-Global Cardiac Detox, this is comprising of the mushrooms, the cassava, the everything. It is going to strengthen your arteries, the veins, and your capillaries. Look, no matter how weak it is, no matter the buildup of the cholesterol, once you take Afri-Global Cardiac, you are going to get this organs strengthened naturally by fire, by force. Then it's going to detoxify your entire body system, and it's going to get rid of all the blood toxicity that impairs proper and also easy blood circulations and then blood flow. So it's going to influence the blood flow. It's going to detoxify your system to make sure that blood is flowing everywhere. This is great. We are looking at the various powerful benefits and opportunities. It's going to dilate your blood vessels, and it's going to remove all the plaques and all the cholesterol that have been built up in the veins. It's going to get rid of them. You know, if you are on chemical treatment for this, because nothing is happening to the buildups. But this is going to eradicate the buildup from the system by fire, by force. It's going to make your blood vessels healthy and very stronger. It's going to dissolve all the existing plaques, whilst it's going to prevent new ones from entering your veins. So all the jackbones you have eaten, particularly we're in the month of December, people are going to eat a lot of food because we say December is Christmas. December is Christmas. A lot of cholesterol buildup in our veins. Once you have the Afri-Global longevity cardiac solution, it is going to prevent anyone from entering there. And it's going to drive all of those that are there away. This is great. This is great. This is great. It works naturally by stabilizing high blood pressure, cardiac disease from 7 to 15 days by the grace of our Almighty God.